Remember what I just said about all these different relationships coming in, all those sins, all those things being established. God is saying, okay, yeah, I'm a jealous God, but I'm going to tell you what happened. By you doing all of this, if you invite all these other things in on our relationship, I cause the sins of the parents to affect their children. I will cause the sins of those who hate me to affect even their grandchildren and their great grandchildren. You see what happens when we set up all these different things, when we go off and we loving other gods and we are creating all these different relationships. It causes those sins, the parents' sins, to fall down on the children, the grandchildren, and the great grandchildren. God is saying, I choose you. Say yes. And this is how we gonna flow in this relationship, because if you with me, you with me, okay? So he said, do not misuse the name of the Lord your God. The Lord will find guilty anyone who misuses his name. That's what I told y'all about that name dropping. Don't be dropping his name, saying that God is in this. I remember listening to this one celebrity who had just divorced his wife, and they divorced, then they get married real quick. I ain't in their business, y'all. But what it was he said the marriage was already broken. So in other words, it was okay to get with her because things wasn't working right with me and my wife anyway. It was already broken. Well, then why don't you seal the deal then? Why don't you just go ahead and get that divorce? But he did eventually get the divorce. But to say that, God is in it, name drop, God is in this mess, that's not God. He's saying, do not misuse the name of the Lord your God. That's why I'm so careful when I come up on here. When I say God say, I'm like, God, did you say? I'm like, Lord, did you say this? Because God wants us to be set apart. So he's saying, if you're going to wear my name, you got to wear my name well. You know how women, when we get married, we take on our husband's name. If it's a good name, you're going to wear that name well, right? So then he said, remember to keep the Sabbath day holy. Okay?